Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session of Tome of the Guardian. We are having an exciting little time. Who wants to tell me what we did last week?
Well,
we had a guest star.
The lovely Lindsay came in and killed it. Playing Stacy's mom. As you might imagine, she did have it going on. And there was also a lot of other things going on, such as animals running all over. Mallow was a kick-ass animal radar specialist. Anytime we needed to find an animal, Mallow was just like, beep, 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 go. And we'd go, and that was great.
The animals did have superpowers, is the thing, because they got potion on them.
That wasn't good for us.
Yeah.
They had a variety of DCs that were set increasingly high, and none of it mattered. Because I don't think you rolled below a 20 all session.
Yeah.
My man was out here killing it. We chased down a bunch of animals, and we finally got them all in. Stacy's mom did not destroy us, even though
she was tempted.
I feel that she should have been able to if she wanted to. And
the animals all did eventually go back to normal, so like the giant cow stopped being giant.
Yes.
And also, I didn't say this on the recording, so I do find it important to note for posterity that Crozu did pay Stacy to get ice cream sundaes for all the goats.
Including Millie.
Including Millie, because I didn't want Millie to feel left out.
I'm still obsessed with the snake that just wanted hugs.
Yeah. That was very good. Yeah. I think that's pretty much what happened. I'm trying to think what else happened. Let me see.
Can I off-screen it that Crozu kind of mentioned to Connor and Jace, or at least one of them, what the deal was with the snake?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yes. That is fine.
Also, Claude went through it. Claude had a rough go of it. Claude...
He ruined his own life. He was panicking.
Yeah, I think Rook only actually helped get like one or two animals, and Claude was over here like... Ooh.
Claude was having a really hard time with the sky sheep.
Excellent.
Well, first, he got knocked out of the sky by the doves with their banner.
I forgot about the doves.
And then he had to deal with the sky sheep kicking him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was panicking when he was dealing with the fire-breathing birds. So he lit himself on fire.
Mm-hmm.
But he's good. It's all fine.
The fire-breathing birds were the doves again, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing great.
Doing great. No notes.
If I hadn't already introduced your mom, I would make your mom a dove at this point.
Incredible. And I have the party sending stuff, which I've written in my inventory now.
Okay. So what we're gonna do for this session is we're gonna time skip forwards a little bit. And when ours here next session, we're gonna time skip back a little bit, and I will allow you to retcon anything that happens in this session in response to that session once we have it. Does that make sense?
So whatever happens immediately following the animal encounter, it's vital that Karen be there for it.
Unfortunately, yes.
No, that's fine. I think that's a good way of dealing with it.
Okay, so.
And I'm excited to see what that means. Oh, because it has to do with Pelor and the Temple of... I'll shut up now.
You're doing great, Dolly.
So. We are now the night before the carnival. Well, the day before.
Hell yeah.
You mean the festival?
Yes. It's kind of it's a carnival festival. There's a carnival attached to the festival, which is a day.
It's a feast.
There's also a feast. The day is the Feast of Pelor, for which there is a festival, and the festival is a carnival.
If it's the night before, can we take it as read that we advertised for the art booth?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, you advertised for the art booth, you got in contact with everyone you need to contact with, and you guys are going to spend today putting on the finishing touches and getting ready.
Yeah.
The other thing that's happening is that all of the vendors are arriving.
Ooh, is Madolkin's gonna do a tattoo stall, right?
Madolkin's gonna do a tattoo stall.
Are we still doing a kissing booth?
I was gonna ask Mallow if we're still doing a kissing booth.
I'm down.
So is Elkin. So
Okay.
is anyone else doing the kissing booth?
Nope.
I actually think that Krozu will to round it out so that we also have some non-binary representation.
Excellent. Rook will.
Cruzy's like, it's my duty.
Rook will handle the tickets, I guess.
Okay.
Rook is not interested in doing the kissing, but Rook will help with the paperwork.
Fascinating.
What?
No, I just think it's very funny that you guys were like, we're gonna do our own booth and it's a kissing booth.
I don't know why I'm like this. I'm sorry.
We're gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
I
this
thought it was because we were horny.
Oh, that too. We're gay and horny.
is this gonna be a fundraiser for the Adventurers Guild, or are you just making out with people?
Oh, we could charge money.
Yeah.
What are the kissing booth?
Did you?
Okay, wait. How much do you think a kiss is worth? Is it a copper? Is it a silver?
It's
I
gotta
think
be.
a silver.
It's a
at least,
silver,
I would
right?
say a silver, yeah.
I was gonna say copper.
I think we could divide it between I don't think we had did we have to hire this stall? Do we have to cover the cost of that?
You did have to hire the stall, but you did so at a discounted rate. And unless what I'm gonna have you guys do right now is what are your charisma scores?
Oh,
Mine is a 12.
mine's a
you.
minus
People-
-1.
The people whose mouths are gonna be
12.
Toned.
okay.
I just realized I have -1 charisma. I'm not getting any smooches.
Aww.
Hey, I wonder. You know how maybe you could instead roll your strength, so you're really buff and hot, and people are like,
I will
No.
say this: I have negative charisma, but positive intimidate because I'm a half-orc. So
concern.
So
you
basically,
want
it's okay, do I want
scare-
to kiss the hot orc, the hot half-elf, or the half-orc who is scowling really intensely?
Maybe that scowl could be more like a smolder.
Yeah, chicks dig that.
Bucky, what Krozu is attempting to smolder, it is coming out as a scowl.
I will let you roll intimidate, but I will not tell you the consequences of that action.
I'm so excited. If Krozu doesn't get any smooches, they will just put it down to them being too intimidating.
In a cool way, not in a frightening way.
Yeah.
As in, they're intimidated by how hot I am.
Yeah, exactly.
What exactly is my intimidation? It's a +2 in intimidation. Okay, let's try this. Intimidate people into kissing me. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. That's not what I'm doing, I promise.
I'm assuming it's a strong, dark, and handsome thing, and
Yeah.
not intimidate with threat of violence.
Yeah. Cruzy not problematic, at least not in that way.
Okay, well,
seven-
Elkin got a
17 and-
16 to help you guys out, so
17 in total. What's helping us out?
17. Okay.
I have sent you a DM.
Okay. Mhm.
Can I be excused for one moment? My Dave came home and he has not said hello to me.
Okay,
no.
got it.
Detain him.
I'm sure he hasn't said hello to me because he knows I'm in game and he doesn't want to interrupt me. But I
Detain him.
haven't seen him all day, so
Okay, could I roll performance?
Get that
No.
existential
Okay.
crisis.
What'd you get?
7.
Okay, you can roll performance.
Okay, thank you.
Get a rock. I got a rock.
Oh, that's much better. That's a 23.
Okay. You do great, but you are masking all day.
That's fine. I can live with that.
Mallow has to go lie down in a darkened room after this.
Yeah. Mallow will be very exhausted at the end of the
It's like,
night.
on the one hand, I got lots of smooches. On the other hand, all those smooches were attached to people.
Yeah.
It's the tism burnout.
Yeah.
Are all our characters also autistic?
I mean, I don't see how they couldn't. I don't see how they could be not autistic.
Being played
Because-
as they are by us.
Yeah. So, like, it wasn't that Mallow was intended to be autistic, it's that over the course of playing Mallow, I've realized that I am autistic. So now Mallow is also autistic.
It do be like that sometimes.
Maybe the
My
real
character
treasure was the
pre-ordered-
autism we discovered along the way.
But I played several characters in this game that I consider to be allegedly neurotypical.
Allegedly.
Or at least not autistic, specifically. But yes, there are. I would say, you know, those TikToks they do of like the reverse world where autism is the normal.
Yeah. It's just like, oh my
okay.
god, my son makes eye contact with me all the time. It's just unbreaking stares.
Yeah, I would say that's sort of the vibe for this entire universe. It's just like
Oh, so like Pokemon.
Yeah.
I do have an idea for my own fantasy world that in one of the continent's cultures it's just considered really rude to make eye contact.
Love that.
There are real world cultures like that.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Context changes based on the culture you're in? Wow.
Crazy.
Anyways, yes, you guys have all done fine, but again, this is I am still flashing through folks arriving for the festival.
Yes.
So a number of performers have come, and an even greater number of merchants' carts have pulled up. Two catch your eye in particular. One is familiar to all of you.
Ooh.
Is it my boyfriend?
See this?
It's your prospective first date.
It's your suitor.
My suitor.
Your gentleman caller. I can keep going.
Obviously, Cloud is not seeing him or calling him his boyfriend, but
Bucky's calling him.
Yeah.
That's Bucky.
Claude
That's all.
is not that presumptuous. Bucky, on the other hand.
Bucky is lonely.
Big fucking
I'm living out my fantasies, god damn it.
A rich man to sweep me off my feet.
Mhm.
You're so valid for that.
Everybody roll perception.
Okay. Rolled it onto my phone, Jesus.
Please don't do that.
I picked it up out of being scared. I didn't see what the number was, so I am sorry.
Speaking
That's
of
fair.
scared, look at Max's face.
Ooh, 19. Whoa.
I wonder if the perception is for beetles or more sabotage. Or both.
I have great news for what I rolled.
Yes.
A 5.
Okay, well, you don't see anything.
I got a
13.
26.
You're not actually facing the right way. You're adjusting the flowers on the kissing booth. You gotta...
26.
Oh, Jesus.
13.
Okay.
Yeah?
Rook,
Mhm.
you notice your brother trying very hard to sneak up on you. He's not doing a bad job, you're just very perceptive.
Yeah, them
Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until literally the last second, and then I'm going to spin around and scare the shit out of it. Hey, Cephas!
That's not fair, I was gonna do it to you.
Gotta be faster.
So how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I had a very peaceful journey. How's the Feast of Pelor coming?
You know, we've had a couple of bumps. But I think it's gonna be a great party. And also Clud is doing quite well.
I wasn't even gonna. I just thought I gonna ask about your whole party for tonic
Yeah, of course. Sorry. Go right ahead. Ask me your platonic question.
How are all of your friends doing?
Clet's doing well and looking forward to your date. Everyone else is fine too.
I'm good. Yeah, I was surprised how easy it was to get here. There were talks about some like bandits on the road or something.
There were talks about bandits on the road?
Yeah.
Here?
Are there not normally bandits on the road to here?
Yes. Hey guys. Hey bestie.
Yeah?
Did we take care of some bandits lately?
Did we?
We did. I feel like if we did, it would have been a really long time ago.
Can Crozu lean in and say, no, then go back to doing what they were doing?
Yes.
You mean looking hot?
Yeah.
I've got a very important question. When you turned around to scare your brother, did you turn around or did your head turn?
My head turned around.
Excellent.
So you're just standing there with...
Yeah.
The person you were talking to is just kind of,
I think the person you were talking to was either Mallow or Crozu, based on how this scene is going.
Yeah.
fair.
But it was smooth going, and everyone seemed to think it was smooth going.
No, I mean, I heard from some other people that either other merchants' carts got attacked, or I don't know. I didn't actually see anybody who got attacked. There were just a lot of rumors.
Probably look into that. Are there still people coming? There's still people coming, right? We can't have bandits on the road on the way to the festival.
I mean, a lot of us were in a caravan, and we just kind of circled up and parked outside of town as everyone gets their paperwork in order. You can come look if you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's a festival. People should be able to come without getting mugged.
Crozu pops up again and says, didn't, In the Rough end up doing a guard detail for one of the deliveries?
That's a good point. Yeah, they did.
Crozu, as soon as you pop up, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay, cool. Sure, fine. Okay.
Normal. Very normal.
Dex saving throw, okay.
Sure, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. What, a death saving throw or a death saving?
Dex. With an X.
7.
What was that?
7.
Oh, I thought you said 0.
You are knocked prone by the big fluffy dog who is thrilled to see you.
Yes!
Oh, is it Ping?
Yeah.
What a good dog.
I don't even
Ping's
mind.
here and he's slobbering all over your face.
I give Ping the good scritches.
He's a good boy.
Ping loves the good scritches.
Yeah.
Don't awaken him. He's being so good.
God, laying like a person on the pillow.
I imagine Crozu got isn't in the rough, and then poof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The rest of what Crozu said was distinguishable, but obscured by licking.
Mm-hmm.
Crozu is at least so far winning the kissing booth.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's not a competition.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Not for you, maybe.
Well, you're 18 in the hole.
Yeah, we should keep an eye out for the. Hey, have you seen a couple of Earth Genasi?
Yeah, I think maybe. Are they on a boat? I mean, I've seen a lot of Earth Genasi, but
I don't remember if they were taking a boat.
were they sweet but too stupid to live?
Yep.
Their hearts.
Yeah, I saw them.
Okay, good.
They're fine.
I'm so glad.
Or at least they were fine the last time I saw them. It was about a week ago.
Oh, okay. But they were coming along the same path. They were gonna.
No, they were riding a boat with a lumber shipment down the river.
Okay. Well, how are you? You said you had a good trip?
Yeah, I made some good sales, connected some suppliers. Actually, you'll be really interested in this. And he pulls out a spreadsheet.
Mm-hmm. I lean over to the spreadsheet.
What everyone else hears next is basically spreadsheet.
Oh, spreadsheet. Spreadsheet.
Trade route, spreadsheet.
Oh.
Profit differential margins.
Maximum efficiency.
Mm-hmm. Spreadsheet. Cost effective spreadsheet.
You guys have a great time.
Yeah.
The spreadsheet just like keeps unrolling and there's like new columns every time you think that they're done. And we're just gonna leave that there. Claude, you are obviously in a separate area as they are talking about you.
Yeah, I've been sitting here trying desperately to think of what Claude's doing since he's not there apparently.
Well, you have been asked to go check on the wagon train by Janie.
Yeah, I figured it would be Janie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll fly over that away to just, kind of survey and check everything out from a bird's eye view, so to speak.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Pray for me, children.
Right.
Nat 20!
Yeah.
Okay. You see Cephas's cart. You don't see Cephas there.
He's playing it cool. Just drifting.
Mm-hmm.
You see several other carts, and there is one that particularly catches your eye. It's painted bright purple with red and yellow stars. Kind of a very gaudy wagon. And it is pulled by no creatures at all.
Everybody else is like freaking out.
Is this Jessica? Is it Jessica?
Everybody else is freaking out, and I just want it on the record that I have no idea what's happening.
That's because you haven't played a game before.
Okay.
Is it Jessica?
I bet you're just guessing and guessing. Wish you could see the future.
Okay.
You're gonna love her.
God. I love you all, so I have an excuse for Clud to... Clud is intrigued by the not being pulled by anything, and by the purpleness and gaudiness.
You do love purple and gaudy.
Yeah.
Like
it's his style.
Other carts like have unhitched their animals, but they're like, like the yoke things are like tilted down.
Yeah.
This looks like there's
It's
like stuff at the ready, just nothing's there.
Yeah, so he's gonna swoop down to just investigate.
Okay. Now that you're a little closer, you can see that the wagon is painted. Come see the incredible Jessica and her assistant Rollins, psychics extraordinaire.
Yes.
But it is shut up, and you do hear loud snoring from inside right now.
Right, so he won't bother them. He's gonna take back off to keep surveying the area and make sure nobody's getting into or causing any trouble.
Okay.
Per Janie's instructions.
Yeah. Yeah, you rolled a nat 20, so I'm gonna keep using it.
Yeah.
You don't see anyone causing trouble. Everyone just looks kind of tired and maybe a little bit anxious after kind of a long trip. Mm-hmm. You see there's probably more guards than you would usually consider necessary to post for a wagon train, but nothing totally insane. These people travel the road all the time. They know how to take care of themselves. They look worn out and a little anxious, but they're fine. You
okay.
Yeah, I just lost my train of thought for a second. You do know some other fun goods. Is there anything that you want to find there? Because you did roll a nat 20, so I'm going to let your heart decide what vendors.
Damn, I can't think of anything.
Something you could get a nice gift from Cephas from.
You can get lots of nice gifts from Cephas.
Like these
True.
nuts.
Clut.
That was Bucky.
Serious question: do owls have nuts?
I'm gonna Google it.
I
Please.
mean, they have to.
They're birds.
I mean, they have to have testes, but they don't have to have testicles.
I mean, okay, for bird anatomy, it's usually all on the inside, but this is owlin, not owls, and I don't know what the difference is, and I'm not sure if Wizards of the Coast have elucidated on that particular topic.
Well, Baldur's Gate 3 certainly has.
Oh
Oh
god.
yeah, are there owlin in Baldur's Gate 3?
Not that you can play. I don't know if they exist in the world. If they do, and I ever have the opportunity to see one's dick, I'll be sure to let you all know.
Yeah, report back.
Literally just seen like pictures and like brief clips of that game, and holy shit, it's so horny. Like
Male owls have testes which enlarge during the breeding season so they can produce sperm.
okay.
Gross.
This is a conversation we had.
Yep.
It sure is.
And now we know the truth, and
And we never have to think about
that's
it
my
again.
fault, isn't it?
I think you'll find Bucky started it. No, wait, you asked the question.
All I said was these nuts.
Yeah, no, it was Hannah's fault, absolutely.
Anyways, yeah. If you decide later that you want a particular vendor to have been there, I will give you one free mystery vendor.
Okay.
But everyone else looks cool. Everyone's getting along well. You know, it's clearly been a long road, but they're not like taking it out on each other.
Right.
Mhm.
And you also spot on a pile of firewood a little glint of sapphire.
He will go investigate.
Guess what it is?
What is it?
It's blue, Bucky, it's blue.
What?
It's a beetle. It's a blue beetle, right?
Yes.
He's gonna just kind of look at it. And he is... Actually, he's not going to disturb it. He's going to watch it and see if it goes anywhere or does anything in particular.
Pop that thing in your mouth. It's a snack.
Stop that.
It looks at you, and you look at
him,
him, and it
he
looks at
me.
you.
And I look at him.
It does seem to be just like chilling on this log. As you watch it, it scuttles around, does some beetle stuff, but it doesn't seem that interested in like moving.
Okay.
What would you like to do with that information?
He is like just out of curiosity, like I'm sure it's nothing, but like he's going to examine the log, like to see if there's anything drawing the beetle's attention to it and keeping it there.
Okay, roll me I will let you pick nature or investigation.
Oh man.
Listen, I give you two options.
Yeah. Shoot. Here it is. Okay. Yes. Right. Either way, it's a 0. But that's a 13.
Okay. 13 is pretty decent. You don't notice anything about the log in particular.
Okay.
You're pretty sure it's just like a pine log that's been, dried appropriately to be firewood.
Mm-hmm.
You do take a second to survey around. You can see the whole camp from here, so.
I don't think he has anything on him to contain the beetle, so he's just going to make a mental note that it was here and decide to inform the party when he returns to them.
Okay.
I don't think we ever tried just watching the beetles before.
Yeah, I was curious if it was like being drawn to somewhere or if like it had some, purposeful like marching orders, but yeah, no.
No, it stays pretty still in this log.
Hell yeah. Interesting. I feed my beetle.
Okay. What do you feed it?
I don't know, like a berry or something.
All right. Make me a sleight of hand check to get food into the...
Okay. 16 plus 19.
You do fine.
Hell yeah. Not getting away from me! Ha ha ha! Alright. And... yeah, I just...
The beetle stares at you through the glass before knocking its sharp proboscis into the berry and just it all up
Nice.
disturbingly quickly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at it and be like, what's your deal? Are you an invasive species?
I'm obsessed with this!
For posterity, everyone is now following Hannah's lead of having their hands on their foreheads like little antenna. Just doing a little wiggle.
Do you have wishes and dreams?
Do you understand common?
What's your vibe? Huh.
For those listening, the beetle continues to just wiggle its antennae about.
And groom itself.
And groom itself.
Okay.
Beetle is actually a cat.
I would see if the beetle is cursed, but I don't think we want me to bite it.
No, the beetle will most likely not survive being bitten.
Thine owl speak.
Listen, we don't know.
Like, I don't
Don't
like
eat that beetle, it's our only one.
This beetle is someone who knows things about beetles. I know we asked Tam.
I had been thinking, Crazy had been wanting to look it up in, because there's like a little library at the guild, right? There's books there.
There's a little bit of a library.
Crazy had been wondering about looking it up. Perhaps there hasn't been time yet, just because of all the festival stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Do that tonight.
Yeah, do that tonight.
In the meantime, oh gosh, excuse me. You said that we had been asked to check up on the merchants.
Yeah. Well, one of you, Jeannie said, "Will one of you just check them out?" And Krozu did volunteer.
Clad.
Clad volunteered to do that.
It's not just me.
Do we think that the merchants on the road are a problem?
Do you mean the bandits on the road?
The bandits. Sorry.
I was just saying the merchants are next to the road as per their permit.
No, I meant, do we think that the bandits on the road are a problem? And if it is it a problem we could solve tonight?
You asking me?
I'm looking at the group.
We should probably check in with Janie, see what she wants us to do about it, if anything.
Okay.
I mean, at this moment, everyone and all their valuable, convoys are here in town, so it might make more sense to stay here in town.
True.
But it couldn't hurt to ask what Janie thinks.
Were the... What's their name again? Our lovely Rock Genasi...
In the rough?
In the rough.
They were helping out with a shipment
of lumber, yeah.
But on their way back, do we think that they'd be coming along the same road the merchants had?
I mean, no, they're on a boat, so they're coming along the river.
Okay, fair enough.
Ah, the water road.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
How on you?
Well, let's get settled in, I guess. Get everyone settled in, and do we have any duties with the merchants besides?
You might do okay to just check in with them and see if there's anything they need, but you have no particular hosting duties.
Okay.
It just might be a nice thing to do, but
I want to check in with Medalkin because she's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
You encounter Medalkin kind of schlepping some tattoo stuff over to her station. Well, I say schlepping. Medalkin has a big flat floating disc that is just kind of trailing behind her like an obedient dog.
Love that spell.
Nice.
That is schlepping all her stuff for her.
That's great.
And she says, "Oh, hi, Krozu."
Hey, I was going to ask if you needed any help, but I don't know, you seem like you've mostly got everything in hand.
I got
disc.
Tensor.
What's that?
Oh, I've got Tensor.
That's one of them wizard spells, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's pretty handy.
Now you're thinking of Bigby's hand.
Blocked, banned, unfollowed.
I believe you
Romance?
The dolphin says, "Oh, that's good."
Maybe I should just excuse myself now, huh?
No, that was I thought it was funny.
Oh, thank you. Do you need any help unloading that at the other end, or are you good?
Oh, if you wanted to help, that would be great. I'm not really great with remembering where all the tent poles and things go.
Oh, sure. Druid right here. I'm very familiar with camping equipment. Obviously it's not for camping, it's for... You know what I mean. I'll come help.
Great. Well, this is my assigned spot, and here are my tent stakes, so if you just kind of want to...
Yep.
Crozu
is going to get to work setting up.
Okay,
I'm going to concentrate on that and not talking.
To avoid embarrassing yourself in front of Medalkin.
What did he say I need to roll?
Survival.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think my survival is decent.
Boo.
Yeah, +6.
That was Travis.
There we go. Perfect.
Watch me rolling at 1. 13?
13's fine.
Okay.
All you're doing is just setting up the tent, so it's not super...
I don't do it super cool or anything, but I get the job done.
Hell
yeah. And she says, "Oh, that's great. I really appreciate it. I don't have the best luck with tents. I'm really good at dissecting bodies."
I mean, yeah. Useful skill to have, especially if you're a coroner. Have they got you doing any of that stuff while you're here, by the way?
Well, nobody's died since I've gotten here, but I assume that will,
Yeah, you'd probably be...
when it becomes an issue?
Yeah, you'd probably be working with Mother Griselda if that happened.
Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know, I've only met her once.
Yeah, I think she can't really go to certain places in town. She has to stay quite near the temple.
Yeah, I noticed that. What's up with the spooky vines?
Around the Temple of Lorne?
No, around her when she leaves too far.
Oh, I hadn't actually seen that, but I'm assuming it has to do with her protecting the temple.
Well, it's sure is something.
Yeah.
I think that's some kind of divine magic cleric thing. I don't really know much about it.
I guess I'd say, ask her, but I don't know if that's rude or something. Oh, ask Janie, she'd probably know.
That is not how you spell Medalkin, but I support you.
I'm doing my best.
Is there a meme?
There's
No.
not a meme. There's a question.
Medalkin does know several bugs personally. You could ask. Medalkin does canonically know quite a few things out of just sort of having a lifestyle that allows hanging out and learning things.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt the...
Well, now it's interrupted.
I didn't mean to.
Sorry, no, it's my fault.
Since Ali was the one who thought of it, I'll probably leave it and let Rook ask at some point in character. Does that sound fair?
Is her cousin who lives in the sewer with all the bugs, and has been the big bad who keeps sending the blue beetles this whole time.
Oh wow, I've really
don't
cracked
necessarily know.
Crack the case.
I've cracked the case. I'm cracking this wide open.
You've connected the dots.
I've connected the dots.
We don't necessarily know the bugs are bad. They just probably are.
Is that good for you? Did you come? Yeah. Well, no, you missed. It's right here.
Right in front of my potatoes?
Right in front of my salad?
What did
you want to try? Can you do it better than I can?
What Play-Doh shenaniganery is this?
Oh, Hannah made a vagina, and so I stroked it once, and I was like, was that good for you? Did you come?
Oh, sure, but when I make a penis, everyone yells at me.
I worked very hard on this vagina. It's very... I've got inner and outer lips.
It's a very nice vagina.
Thank you.
We're slapping another R rating on this episode.
Were there any that weren't? Because we gotta go back and edit in some cusses.
Yeah.
No, they're all R-rated. It's just how many R's there are.
Edit in the casa.
Well, there's no R's tonight.
There's no R's. No, yeah, you're right. This one isn't R-rated because R's not here.
No.
Nice one, Allie.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Krozu is going to ask Midolkin, though, about, so, like, you're, doing tattoos and stuff. Do people have to make an appointment, or is it just drop in?
Oh, well, for the festival, I'm doing just sort of a lot of smaller drop-ins, but if you wanted something more elaborate, we could definitely make an appointment.
I'm not really after anything elaborate, but I was thinking about getting something that might let me cast a cantrip.
Oh, sure, I can do that for you, no problem.
Great. At least I think it's a cantrip. I'll have to look it up.
I'll cut you a break on it. I still need money for materials and things, but, yeah.
Oh, of course I'll pay. We got paid from our last job, so... Yeah, whenever everything's all set up, Krozu will probably move on.
As Krozu moves on, I think
Rook slides into frame.
Yeah, Rook slides into frame and is like, oh, hey, Midolkin, how's it going?
Hi! Yeah, Krozu was just helping me set up my tent.
Oh, nice! Well, it looks great. These are the, sturdiest tent poles I've ever seen. Hey, you know a lot about a lot of things, right? You're, super smart.
I'm eclectic.
Yeah. What do you know about bugs?
A fair bit. I'd say more than the average person.
Okay,
just whip
awesome.
out your
yeah,
bomb.
I whip out my little jar with the air pulled in. We've been seeing a lot of these beetles around lately, and we haven't seen them before, and I'm wondering if they're an invasive species or something.
Oh, they definitely are.
Oh, you know them?
Well, I don't know this one personally.
Oh, his name is... What do we name him?
You named him.
Baba Squatch.
Baba Squatch?
Baba Squatch.
Oh, Baba Squatch. This is Baba Squatch.
Now you do know him.
Now you've met.
Interesting that you would pick such a proud ancestral bugbear name, but, yeah. That's, well, it's, really unpleasant to meet you, Baba Squatch, and you should kill it with fire.
Yeah,
I mean, just in terms of, the local environment around here.
Invasive. Oh, how do you think they got here? Is it a magic thing? I know magic does a lot of things, but frankly, it's not really my area.
Well, assuming that they're not part of some idiot's private collection that got loose, probably in a really big lumber shipment, but I don't know why someone would ship lumber to here.
Yeah, we've got a lot of lumber.
Yes, it's one of this continent's major exports.
Yeah. Well, probably won't kill him with fire, but I've named him is the thing. Maybe I'll ask Krozu to do it.
Dolly's face!
I'm the fucking druid!
Strong arms.
Are you actually secretly Krozu's secret admirer?
Your lover,
No.
Sufjan Stevens.
I'm Krozu's constant wingman, whether they want me or not.
Yeah, it's on the coffee table.
They come in on lumber?
I mean, they can if you're getting lumber shipments from way in the southern continent.
Where the elves are and the cold. Yes? Am I remembering that
Yes.
right? Yes. It's from the southern continent?
I mean, technically, yes.
My head is just gonna turn around and clock Cephas wherever he is.
Cephas just looks at you like you look so and Cephas is just spinning like a ballerina.
Yeah.
setting up. He's whistling a little bird song as he hammers in tent stakes.
First one of these we saw with Cephas when we were on watch
I don't think that's the connection.
that night, and you were trying.
You're
to
right.
And I got
but-
distracted by the beetle. And Cephas's caravan had just come from the south. Okay, so this is a southern beetle.
I mean, their range includes like the southern tips of other nations. It's either the north of the south or the south of the still south but less south.
Okay. Thank you. That was really helpful. This has been bothering me all weeks, multiple weeks.
Basically, there's absolutely no logical reason it should be here, and I hope that helps. And you should kill it
with fire,
preferably. I mean, I suppose you could seal off the air holes to the jar and then donate its corpse to like a museum or something.
Oh man, all of the options sound so violent. Okay, let me go and make one of my friends do it. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Looking forward to seeing your tattoos.
I mean, you can see them anytime there. Oh, you mean on other people?
Yeah. I mean, wait, do you have any tattoos? Show me all of your tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite?
And she, like, whips a boob out. And she's like, I've been working on this design. That's
around my nipple?
Yes, it is around the nipple. And she's like, it actually stores the shield spell. So it's like a little button. I can just go beep.
I just love the mental image of Rook like watching her tit in like fascination.
All right, the dolphin.
And she goes beep, and Rook being like,
when she goes beep, you do see like a shimmery like area of energy appear around her.
I'm smashing Rook's face, going like,
actually gets knocked back.
Hannah, it's not called an area; it's called an areola.
That's fair. Your nipples don't cast shield spells. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you could get them tattooed.
Does Clud have nipples?
No,
Bucky.
Oh,
no, Dally, I went like this.
Oh, I see. I see.
Clud does not have nipples. I'm sorry. You don't get a choice.
No, I do not.
There's no bird titties.
No bird tits.
No bird tits.
Forgot that you were a bird for a second, and I was like, "What's wrong with Clud having nipples?" Now I'm with it though.
It's just like I hate the energy of like giving Argonians nipples.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And boobs, because like they're not mammals.
They're not mammals. They're reptiles.
They're mammaries for mammals. Mammalaries.
Yeah.
Right. It's like how Max doesn't have nipples. Like Allie keeps insisting that he does, but he really doesn't.
Max has nipples.
No, he doesn't.
I understand that biologically they're somewhere, but they're not.
Like when you rub his tummy, there are no nipple catches. Like when you rub Clover's tummy, bless her heart, she has so many nipples. Like all the nipples are there.
Dog who has been suckled.
I think Clover stole Max's nipples somehow. Because it's not just the size, it's like I just feel like she has more nipples than she's supposed to have.
I know.
Thought I'd read somewhere that males having nipples was kind of an abnormality in humans, and a lot of other animals didn't do that, but I might be misremembering.
Okay, well Max
dogs do have nipples because I've heard like
people go to the vet and are like, there are these bumps on my dog, and the vet is like, that's your male dog's nipples.
Oh, okay, fair enough then.
Max doesn't have them though.
Yeah, but
Max is built different.
Sure. Max's fell off.
Come here, B.
They might have fallen off. I
think they fell off and Clover picked them up.
He's so smooth.
Maybe you just don't give enough belly rubs.
Yes, I do.
Belly rubs every day. Every day.
You don't know where his nipples are.
I don't, and neither do you.
I do.
I can go find them. I'm kidding. I am kidding.
He's so sleepy and comfy right now.
Yeah,
he's so eepy. The missile is eepy.
Yeah.
Bucky McAllister, nipple detective.
The missiles had a hard day of splashing bandits and Eeby Neeby to Sleepy.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Are we playing a game?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like Parcheesi or something, right?
Ooh, are we playing Cranium again?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Midalkin how cool it is. And say, well, that's awesome. Well, I thank you for sharing, and I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, check out the Arts Council Sorry, it's not an arts council. Check out the art competition booth. There's going to be some really cool art pieces from the community.
I will. I saw flyers, and Gregory told me about it.
Yeah, Gregory's the best, isn't he? Oh, and check out, we're doing a kissing booth for... Wait, what did we decide?
We didn't.
I propose half of it goes to the Adventuring Guild and half of it goes towards future art stuff.
We're doing community fundraiser kissing booth as well, just over that way. If you have time, and you want to be kissed. I'm not one of the kissers, but I'm selling tickets, so...
Sounds fun.
Gross is a kisser. All right, bye!
Bye!
Bye! Also, my name has been changed.
Good.
You're welcome.
To Bucky
I don't know if you're intending
I
to
couldn't fit it all, so I just put in the
Um,
important part. It's just
I
legal
just-
detective.
Good.
It was like, there might be a vibe here, and if there is, I'm wingmanning it.
Love wins.
so valid.
Rook is like, love wins. I don't know what it wins, but it wins.
It was a kiss at the kissing booth.
I'm really fascinated by the number of people who have decided that Crozo needs to get laid.
To be fair, I'm one of them.
Yes.
To be
so
fair,
valid.
Crozu does need to get laid.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, it true.
Okay, so, yes, what you've found out is that there is essentially no logical reason for these bugs to be here.
Okay.
Sabotage.
Yeah. I'm gonna go skittering back to my crew. I'm gonna just kind of like slide up to whoever is there. Who's there? Who's closest to me?
Mallow's been fixing up the kissing booth, so if you're skittering back to that location.
I just barrel into your legs.
Can I roll something to determine whether I've been knocked down?
Yeah, roll me a, I'm gonna say either a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Let's see what I'm better
To
at.
be clear, I don't think this is like intentional. I think Root was just excited and then like
Yes,
misconstrued the distance.
I didn't think you were tackling Mallow to the floor.
I am on the floor. That was
Okay.
an 8.
You have tackled Mallow to the floor.
Hello?
Oh fuck! Sorry, Mallow. Can you kill this bug for me? I can't do it. I've named him. I need someone to do it for
I
me.
named him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. What do I have to roll to like kill it successfully? Like without slowly waiting for it to die by covering the air holes?
How are you gonna accomplish that?
Well, 3 times per day I can swing my axe and it does fire damage.
Okay.
You're just gonna fully, like, this little.
Close their eyes and turn away, and there's just gonna be like, oh.
Okay, so due to its small size,
Concern.
Okay, so in my head, the way that the fire damage works is that it's like a blast of flame that comes from the thing and like does like a small, tiny AoE.
yes.
So like, even if I missed the bug, the fire would still hit it.
Okay, so it does a small, tiny AoE. It doesn't do an AoE that has like AoE effects.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, like, if you let this bug out in order to axe it, it's very small and is going to have a high armor class.
Okay, well I guess I'm covering up the air holes.
I mean, listen, you could hit the whole jar with the axe if you wanted.
Yeah, but then the jar would break and the bug would get out anyway.
Well, it depends on whether or not the bug's on fire, but it's up to you.
Do I have a good chance of getting it if I smash the jar?
Its armor class is 19 out of the jar, so I will let you decide for yourself.
Okay, I'll smash the jar.
Okay.
Okay.
It is genuinely recommended that if you have to euthanize a bug, like, and you want to do it humanely, you stick them in a freezer, and like the cold will just like basically put them to sleep.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Okay, that's a 15.
Okay. You smash it, the jar breaks into pieces, and the bug is roasted to a crisp.
Sick.
Nice. Thank you. Medalkin says that the bugs are invasive. They come from the south, and there's no reasonable reason why they would be here.
Cool. Mysterious. Hate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go blame my brother. I'll be back.
Okay.
Hey, Rook, how are you doing? I was just setting up my tent, and I'm having a really good evening. I was thinking of maybe going ahead and making a reservation at that restaurant / picnic thing.
Can I roll a perception check to look for blue beetles first?
Yeah, I guess so.
My luck couldn't have lasted. That's a 2+.
Hey, it's not in that one.
It's not in that one. It's plus perception. 10.
You don't see any.
You have +8 to perception?
Wait, 9.
Either way, you don't see anything.
Holy shit.
You're not going to believe this. You don't see anything with a 9 either.
That's wild. I'm like, wow, that's so great, Cephas. Okay, first of all, before I get started, I absolutely think you should go and get the reservation. Also, have you been tracking an invasive species north?
Tracking as in looking for? Or
as in you stepped in it and it came with you and now you've invaded my hometown with blue beetles?
No?
Can I roll? Can I sense motive?
Yeah.
Insight?
Insight?
Yeah, if you wanna.
My brother, enemy agent?
16 plus 7. That's a 23, maybe.
Impersonating my brother?
Not only does he not know what you're talking about, he doesn't know what you're talking about, and he's he was really in the tent hammering zone and the thinking about the date zone, and he's not quite back with you on this beetle thing yet. He's just no, and he's are you talking about the pine board? Because it makes no sense to bring lumber here, dude. Lumber's way more expensive in the south than it is here.
That's what I'm saying. But they're here. The lumber borers are all around. I keep running. I just had to have Mallow kill one because they're an invasive species.
They're an invasive species here, yeah.
Yeah, they're here. All around.
And you think I did it?
Well, the first time I saw one was the night that we camped out with you. And I'm not...
So you're saying that you've been tracking an invasive species, and this is the first time you've killed one?
You've infected me with an invasive species, and this is the first time I found out it was an invasive species, because every time we've tried to look something up about bugs, we get interrupted by something.
You didn't want to just show me the bug?
I didn't think about it then. It was the first time I'd seen one. Now I see them all over the place.
Okay, well, that sucks, dude. I would work on some sort of remediation program for your pine trees.
Yeah, probably.
Or you could do that thing where you release the thing's natural predator into the environment.
Really bad though?
Yeah, then you have to release that thing's natural predator, and it gets very old lady who swallowed a fly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not with pine martens, it didn't. Just saying.
You know what?
I would release a bunch of rangers with flame cantrips into the woods and let them do what they do best, but
Could be. Well, since...
they're kind of every invasive species' natural predator.
That's true. Well, since you're temporarily absolved of this crime...
Look, you can look through my stuff. There's no raw lumber.
What about your carts?
Wouldn't that be finished lumber then?
There is no raw lumber in my carts.
Were they raw lumber at one point? What are you doing, Dally? What is...
Dally's having a lot of thoughts. Dally's connecting the dots.
Do we know what kind of lumber in the rough were sent to transport? To guard? Did that come from the south?
Sent to get lumber from Lumberton, which would not naturally have these beetles.
Okay, so it probably wasn't anything to do with their quest then, right?
As far as you know, no.
Okay. I'm just so concerned.
Is there anything particularly special about southern pines?
They're the species that's like naturally the host to this. They
Like
are
a cool special color, or
they're naturally very cold hardy, and their bark has some like blue tones to it. Like enough that this beetle has like more camouflage than it does here, but like not. I don't know what you're asking. Like the insides aren't like made of cotton candy or something. They're just
No, I was just wondering, like, if I looked at something, could I tell which pine tree it was from?
yes. If given your background, I would let you make a Tinker Tools check for that.
Nice. I'm going to look around.
Okay, Cephas is following you, and he's like, I guess technically all lumber was raw lumber at some point, but like it's been years.
Listen,
You were with me when I bought this cart.
Where did we buy the cart?
You bought the cart in Nomina.
Okay.
And Nomina does get a lot of its lumber from both your continent and more frequently the south because it's a little closer.
Okay. I know I was with you, but like, what if they thought it was raw lumber and they jumped on? So they're like, "Ooh, yummy, yummy." Are any of these
treated with like varnishes and stuff.
Is anybody else here frequent the south?
I'm the only one who makes like the full trek. I mean, Jessica and Rollins go all over, but I don't think that they tracked it in. Their cart's like fully painted.
Yeah.
And I don't think their lumber was made in the south.
Huh.
I don't know if anyone made their lumber. Their cart's very weird.
Which one's theirs?
If you go out to the camp, you'll see it.
Okay. Fair enough. Do I see anything of interest on my search?
Rook rolls.
Have you actually rolled yet?
No. I wanted to wait until you had told me to.
I was gonna say Rook rolls a nat 1 looking for the card, but he'll know when he sees it.
15.
You don't notice anything in particular. You do see across the way on the awning of the anti-gravity crepe shop, you do see another beetle.
Rook is gonna go for it.
Okay.
Just
roll me an acrobatics check to both catch the beetle and not cause massive property damage.
Okay.
Good luck.
Fuck. Also sorry, Nelly. That was a what now? Acrobatics? 12.
Okay, would you like to catch the beetle or would you like to not cause massive property damage?
I'd like to not cause massive property damage.
Okay. You leap towards the beetle, and then realize you're kind of careening into this not that sturdy fabric awning, and you pull up short at the last second, but it gives the beetle time to fly away.
See, there's one right there.
Yeah, you've got some sort of infestation.
Do we have local rangers or something?
There's the Temple of Sylvanas.
I know. Okay, I know you're a local ranger, but
I think it's funny.
You're not the bug.
The Temple of Sylvanas is like mostly clerics, but they're in contact with the local rangers that are kind of like, scattered out throughout the woods and things like that. And they're in charge of like coordinating care for the forest.
Yeah. I'll reach out to the Temple of Sylvanas.
Okay.
Alright, anyway.
I present a gift.
Talk to me about the picnic.
You said there was like a goat farm that did little picnic baskets?
Yeah, Stacy's goat farm. Oh my gosh, we just met her mom. She is so scary, but also very impressive.
I love that.
Yeah. She had an undead goat that was huge.
That's very cool.
It was very cool, and we fucked up a lot, but she
you
helped us.
paused so long between fucked and up, and I was like, wow, good for you, moving on. But maybe not home wrecking.
No. No, not home wrecking, not home anything. Okay.
So
let's
not
go.
moving on.
No. Okay.
We're moving on from this conversation.
We're talking about your love. Yeah, we're moving on from this conversation. We're talking about your love life.
Well,
Let's go talk. Let's see if Stacy's around. We'll get you some cute little picnic baskets. If she's not around now, she'll be around tomorrow.
okay. And you do think he'll like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think he'll like whatever you give him. Did you have something else in
That
mind?
cannot possibly be true. That man has very expensive taste.
Okay, that's true. But you have very exquisite tastes, and you would not give him anything that is not, good quality. And Stacey makes great quality stuff. But anyway, I mean, did you have something better in mind?
No, I just wanted to check.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
I'm not here.
You're not here. Sorry.
Metagaming?
Sorry that I was trying to metagame about the picnic basket.
We are not doing table talk.
Are you metagaming romance right now?
I would like to submit an official notes app apology for metagaming. #love wins. My bad.
Hashtag love wins.
Ali wants to get a good grade in Wingman, a thing that is normal to want and possible to achieve.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Dally.
I want to get a good grade on this date. A thing that is normal to want and possible to achieve.
Yeah.
Well, so does
exactly.
Cephas, so you guys will figure it out.
But anyway,
We were talking about the picnic, I think.
we're talking about the picnic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were going to possibly find Stacy.
Yeah. It's like, is it like nighttime or is it like afternoon?
Oh, it's like mid to late afternoon.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go see if Stacy's setting up her stand.
Okay. You get there. Stacy's hard at work. Tim is carrying a lot of things for her.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Oh, hi! I actually have stuff for you guys. Hang on."
Oh. Okay.
And Stacy rummages in the backpack on Tim's back, and
Did we find Jorts and I wasn't looking?
no, oh no, I haven't seen George since that day.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, keep an eye out.
Okay, well, I have more milk. We tried paying people money, and honestly, we can't keep up.
That's fair.
Poor George. Poor Stacy. Poor goats.
But she says, "Yeah, my mom sent you guys gift baskets."
Oh, that's so nice.
Well, and she kind of looks at Cephas and says, "Well, not you. I don't know you, but nice to meet you.
Oh, this is my.
But there's no
Cephas.
gift basket." Oh, nice to meet you. You said Cephas?
Cephas.
Cephas. Nice to meet you, Cephas. By the way, just to be clear, Ping has been following Crozu this whole time. Whatever
Oh,
Crozu's
okay,
doing,
cool.
Ping is also there.
Ping is now Crozu's dog.
A little bit.
I will take the gift baskets and I guess put them in the bag of holding.
I guess, yeah, you just kind of cram them in there. You can take them out later.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'll
normally you
open them.
can't do that, but I'm going to call this party supplies.
I'm going to. Yeah. I'll. I figure we should open them together.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That's so kind of her. Honestly, I feel like everything that went on, we probably should have made her a gift basket.
Yeah, don't say it's kind of her until you've opened them. But,
I was gonna say,
I don't think they're dangerous or anything. Just,
Okay.
Emotionally.
watch Clud open his and it's burnt green.
Okay. Cool. Well,
I wouldn't know.
are the animals doing good? How are they doing?
Yeah, they all had their little adventures, but the potions are wearing off.
Good.
And, most of them are back to normal. The doves still burp occasionally, but it's getting less and less frequent. So
Oh, nice. I'll just keep a wide berth.
yeah,
Hey, my brother. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, they just really swallowed like a human-sized dose. So
Oof.
it's taking a while, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Well, good. I'm glad. Sorry about that again.
We had enough potion of fire resistance that didn't break that we could spray down the banner, and it's fine.
Okay. Cool. But anyway, as I mentioned, this is my brother Cephas, and
Hi.
he needs to buy picnic baskets for a date.
Oh, great! Who's the lucky person? Do Do you know anything about their tastes? I can customize them. I've got a goat's milk brie, and I've got your traditional cheddar and cheddar with berries. We have a lot of goat's milk cheeses, but we also have other things that aren't goat's milk cheeses that accompany them.
Mm-hmm.
We don't make those in-house. We
Right.
contract.
Your fanciest cheese.
And
She's like that guy.
she reaches into Tim's bag again, and
Top shelf.
I can't believe this goat is named Tim forever. She reaches into Tim's bag and pulls out this cheese that's like carefully, like the hoop around it is wrapped in strips of like the finest it's like spruce wood. I've seen this on Cheese Talk. I don't know.
I believe it.
It's wrapped in like spruce wood, and you can tell just like smelling it that the cheese has been like basted in wine, and it's got little flecks of gold on the spruce wood where you don't have to eat it, but it does have them decoratively.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Cephas. I'm gonna say that's the one.
Cephas says that's the one. And then they spend the next 10 minutes haggling.
That's fair.
Naturally.
Rook is used to this.
Yeah, no, Rook, this is just like every day at Family Market for you. You're this is how you expected life to go. You are vibing.
Yeah.
You're the only person in your family that does not haggle.
Rook does haggle, but Rook haggles by offering more?
Yeah, Rook haggles wrong.
Haggles in the opposite direction.
Listen.
Rook just wants to make sure they're fairly compensated.
Yeah.
Which, great.
Alright, which one of them won?
By the time they are done, Stacy has taken 40% off the cheese, and they seem to be best friends now.
Excellent.
Incredible. Cephas rolling at 20.
No, he rolled an 18 plus his bonus.
Fair. Still good. Is Stacy now on Team Love Wins?
Stacy's always been on Team Love.
And I love that for us. Hell yeah. I'll let them get on. I'll say, good luck, Cephas.
Yeah. As you're heading to leave, Stacy is showing him the like various bread toast, and then all of a sudden you hear her squeak and drop one of them. And she's, I'll get you a new loaf of that. Obviously.
Everything okay?
Is it a fucking beetle?
Oh yeah, I was just distracted.
By what? I look around. Is it Bo?
It is Bo. Bo was passing by behind you with, he's very muscularly carrying all of his like tent supplies in each arm. No backpack, no tensor floating disc. Just got him.
Me straight lifting a wheelchair.
Rick's just gonna say, Bo, you're so strong.
He says, "Thanks.
Bless you.
Thanks for that too."
Oh, you're so hot. I mean, strong.
Fuck. We have to have somebody in this town who can cure allergies.
Medalkin?
Mother Griselda.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know.
I don't.
I'm just throwing out
Medalkin
names.
is a sneezing kind of fixer.
Wait, what's the name of the alchemist?
Darksteel.
Darksteel.
Maybe?
Yeah. Okay. I don't want the whole session to be me running off on errands. I want other people to do stuff too. So I'm just gonna...
I think you should make love win, is all I'm saying.
Oh, I'm gonna. So let someone else do something now. I'm just gonna look at Stacy. I won't say it loud enough for Bo to hear it. And I'll say, doesn't Bo look so strong today?
I didn't notice.
And I will go off to go start asking around about antihistamines.
Okay.
Team Love Wins.
Team One wins. #.
Okay. Meanwhile, Elkin has stopped by and he says, "Hey, those the flowers look really good. And what's the word for sexy when it's like brain sexy? Romantic. They look romantic.
Thank you.
Brain sexy?
You know, brain sexy.
I've never heard that term before. Very unique.
Are you okay?
I have a grammatical pet peeve that Elkin is too stupid to know about.
Yeah.
And I'm working through it.
Yeah.
I'm working through it. Okay. He says, "Yeah, I guess I'm just like a unique dude."
Yeah, I also thought that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Just that it wasn't a compliment.
Do you know anything about like flower meanings?
Oh no.
Oh,
Of
cool.
course
Well,
not.
all of them are like they all mean something.
You can like tell me stuff if you want, and I'll listen really hard.
Big Lance energy.
I don't know if I'll learn anything. But like I'll listen really good.
Oh, okay. Well, so like we have like a lot of like classic flowers for like romance. But like I also added like some of like the like what was that?
Oh, hello, Floor. It's been a while.
The camera has been knocked over.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Clover, you were so stinky.
Yeah, looking cute.
I didn't notice until just now, but you're so stinky.
He was just saying that. I
Hello,
was
Max.
like, oh
Did
my
you
god.
knock me to the ground?
He did knock you over, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You knock me at?
You kick me at? You kick me at like the football?
Clover is coming.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Well, she's stuck, I think.
Just, Max has the biggest, roundest, saddest eyes. He's like, he has never done anything wrong in his entire life.
You're so right.
He always looks like you should be watching a Sarah McLachlan ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for putting me back. Hello.
I think so. Once you sit down, it'll be.
I can still see Allie.
Hey.
Hey, look at me. It's Jungkook.
It's Jungkook.
He's BTS?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like the last video that I saw Lindsay post about him, he had the black sweatshirt on.
Okay, well, I need somebody to text Lindsay and tell them that I correctly recognized a member of BTS.
Okay.
Because if I do it, it's bragging.
Yeah.
If I make one of you do it,
I
It's-
see.
It's
Yeah.
bragging by proxy.
yeah.
Anyway,
He's like, yeah, sick. Roses are sexy, right?
what? Yes.
Are these roses?
Yes.
Cool. And these ones, are they a different kind of rose?
No.
How many flowers aren't roses?
Oh boy.
There's a lot.
Oh shit, dude.
So like roses mean romance for like the general meaning, especially when they're red, but like when they're white, they could mean like innocence or like purity or like fresh love. And when they're yellow, they mean like friendship. And like, sometimes there's an old wives' tale that if a man gives you yellow roses, he's cheating. So they're also a symbol for infidelity. Lavender roses.
So we don't want those, right? We just want the sexy
Yeah, you'll
roses?
notice there are no yellow roses in my little
Right.
But lavender roses mean like I'm enchanted to meet you, and stuff like that. And then there's like a lot of other flowers. So like I got, baby's breath, which is everlasting
You
love.
can't get pregnant from kissing, right?
I need a moment.
Mallow stops short and like her mouth hangs open for like a solid 6 seconds.
Oh my god, you can back out if you can get pregnant from kissing. I thought you would have thought about it.
You can't get pregnant from kissing.
Oh, okay. Never mind
When
then.
a penis kisses a vagina.
Oh my god.
I'm just spending the whole of this conversation going, love wins?
Love does win. You're so right, bestie.
But at what cost?
Put it
At what cost, truly? But anyways, so I also have asters, which are like a symbol of like daintiness or like a symbol of love. And then I have like callies, which are beauty. Red camellias, which say you're a flame in my heart. Pink camellias, which mean longing for you. White camellias, which mean you're adorable. I have lots of cool stuff here. Honeysuckle is like the bonds of love.
Oh, I know honeysuckle. You can eat those.
Yes, you can. And anyways, and then I have a couple of sprigs of morning glories because they're not really a cut flower so much, but they mean affection.
I think honeysuckles are my favorite flower because you can like open them up and get a little treat.
Right. I also have dwarf sunflowers, which are for adoration. And then I have yellow tulips, which are also edible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I try one?
But not one of these.
Oh, okay.
But they mean sunshine in your smile. And then I have red tulips, which are a declaration of love or passion. I have tarragon, which is like it's a spice also, but it means like lasting interest.
Okay, so I was gonna ask your passive perception, but it doesn't matter because he rolled a natural one. As you're talking, he's like, I want you to know he has not correctly identified a yellow tulip either.
Don't touch that.
Don't eat
sorry,
the
I
flower.
was just. Okay, I wanted to taste it.
I respect that. But you can't.
Right.
Right. I also have yarrow, which is for everlasting love. And I have that in a lot of different colors, but the colors don't mean anything. And then I have violets, which are like typically like seen depicting like, you know, sapphic love specifically. So that's kind of cool. And sapphic means girls.
Oh. I thought it was between blue tieflings specifically.
No. Girls.
Want to elaborate, lesbians?
Like girls who like girls.
Yeah, no, I saw a scroll.
Okay.
It's just that the scroll confused me because it was blue tiefling.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's girls.
Yeah.
Some of whom are not blue tieflings.
Yeah, like girls can be blue tieflings, but not every blue tiefling is a girl and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Every girl is.
And not every girl is a blue tiefling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and isn't that great?
Yeah, I knew that because Nerdy is not a blue tiefling.
You're so right.
I just didn't realize that Nerdy could be a sapphire.
Right. Sapphic.
They shouldn't have chosen a word that means blue.
You know, you should really take that up with like a librarian.
I will, dude.
Okay.
There's a librarian in town. I feel like you need to go apologize to them in advance.
Honestly,
Is there a librarian?
You have a bookstore in town. And there's a couple like places, including the Adventurers Guild, that keep books to loan out, but
I feel
You know,
like
if I talk to someone who has books, I will apologize to them directly, but like
I'm not sure, but I think that in the Adventuring Guild, at least, the closest thing we have to a librarian might be Tam.
Oh, poor
you
Tam.
can't do this to Tam.
I have a picture of Elkin working really hard.
There's too many gears in there, man.
Yeah. He's working so hard.
just like edit one gear into this.
I'm sorry, that should be a picture of a hamster on a wheel.
Or like a couple of butterflies.
He's doing his best.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ooh, edit the meme that's like, is this a pigeon? And be like,
was literally what I was
is
thinking.
this a sapphire? And it's sapphic.
Lesbians.
Yeah.
Good.
Just feel on scissoring.
Or possibly,
blue.
is this a yellow tulip? Literally any other flower.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, it's something that he
yeah,
has
it
in
was really
common with
cool.
Rook. They both eat things they really shouldn't.
And you know what? We're so right for it. We're so right for it.
You and Elkin should be besties.
We should, but I don't want to. I don't want to steal Karen's bestie.
Elkin already has a bestie.
You're more than one bestie.
I'm not sure Elkin has the capacity.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know why I give all of Ours characters a best friend who's the dumbest man alive, but
Oh, I'm now just
it
remembering
just ends up
CJ.
that way. What?
I'm just fondly remembering CJ.
TJ!
Jay.
It's okay. He's created a new happy home for the 5 stupid Rotoms.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, CJ.
I like discreetly pluck from like the back of an arrangement. I pluck a yellow tulip out, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this petal off, and you can eat that,
Thank you.
but you can't eat any of the rest of the flower. Okay,
Okay.
just the petals, just the yellow part.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Is there a whole middle part of flowers that's yellow?
Not every.
Full
Not
of
every
pollen?
flower, but yes. Like technically, yes.
I'm not here. Sorry, I'm betting on you again.
Tastes like a vegetable.
It doesn't.
I don't know what tulips taste like.
Sorry,
I've
they
never
taste
eaten one.
they taste very weird, but like it's not like vegetable-y.
Okay.
It like a leaf. Like a leaf.
2 leaves.
I'm gonna go with it tastes like a vegetable.
Okay.
It's like
I'm the only one who's eaten a tulip at this table, I'm sorry.
it's like this tastes like a vegetable.
I did eat a leaf one
It's
time.
so pretty, but it's still why is it still a vegetable?
Yeah. So anyways, you can't eat all flowers, but like a lot of flowers will taste like that.
Okay. So if I eat a flower I should just like
You should just not eat a flower. Like they don't taste good.
oh
Like you don't want to eat something nasty, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, so just don't eat flowers.
Okay. Are mushrooms still good? Mushrooms are basically meat.
No. You should have like an expert with you when you're eating mushrooms because a lot of mushrooms are very poisonous.
That explains what happened last time.
Yeah.
Last time. Not there. Absolutely devastating.
Anyways, do you need help setting up? I can lift heavy things or
No, I'm pretty much done.
I can bless the booth if you want. I know how to do that.
What does you bless it for? What do you do with the blessing? What does the blessing do?
It's I just say like, "Hey, Pelor, could you make this booth good?" And then he does, I guess. I don't know. I've got some holy water, and I figured the flowers would at least get watered.
The flowers don't actually need water because they're cut flowers, preserved by magic. But thank you.
Wow.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna sprinkle this holy water on it anyway, so I feel like I've done something,
Okay.
and then I can go back and say I helped.
Yeah.
Okay. Pelor, and he sprinkled.
Pelor.
I don't know. We have like stuff we're supposed to say like in the mornings, and we have a whole sun greeting ritual. But it's evening now, and I'm blessing a kissing booth, and there's no ritual in the ritual book for blessing a kissing booth. I'm just doing my best.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I'm sure Pelor gets it. Pelor knows what you
Pelor's your bestie.
Yeah. Elkin's like, blessing is my favorite.
Hey, this one time, and then I'm gonna fade to black as he tells you an intensely embarrassing story about Karen.
Nice.
Good.
You gain +1 blackmail material against Karen.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are either going to tell me what you're doing next, or I'm going to select a next victim.
I am. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just trying to figure out where Clud ends up after he does his rounds of checking the carts and stuff. Where he ends up, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Crozy could find Clud
Okay.
and sort of ask if he wants to go around and look for people who need help setting up. Potentially.
Sounds good.
Unless you're too work shy.
Clud will just kind of be like, no, I mean, I've worked quite hard at times in my
On
life.
boats, sure.
I can do it outside of boats.
You pitch tents?
I don't think I've done that before, but I will give it a shot.
Hey, I can show you the ropes. I'm sorry, I seem to have a sense of humor today, and I don't know why.
Is that in character?
Yeah, that was in character.
It's
I
okay,
think
I'm sure it'll pass.
I think I might be in a good mood. I don't like it. It's weird. Come on.
But yeah, Clud will follow Krozu's lead because he doesn't quite know what he's doing.
Okay.
The hardest he has worked is on a ship. Ships in general.
Yeah, you, I don't believe, have ever pitched a tent before.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Crozy will show you the basic theory, I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't think so. Some people get very frustrated.
Me thinking of Russell and Up, sending that tent pole up the back of his shirt and popping his hat up.
Yeah, so you guys head on through town. You do find Darksteel, who has already set up her poles, but she's trying to kind of pull her awning over it and fasten it down. And she looks like she could use an extra hand.
Alright, Claudia will be like, okay, how do I assist here?
Well, first of all, you can ask her if she wants help.
Oh, of course. And he will approach Darksteel and say, is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, hi! Yes, I would love help from you tall and flying folks. Darksteel is quite a short elf, and her tent is, tall enough to accommodate a Goliath who might walk in.
Yeah.
So she's really eh. But she says, yes, I'd love some help. She says, if you would help me pull this fabric over?
Certainly. Does he have to roll something for that, or?
I'm gonna say yes, just because you've never done it before, but it's not a hard DC, since she's basically told you what you need to do.
All right, what am I rolling? Dexterity, pretty please.
Wisdom.
Oh hell. Not 20.
Okay. You know what? This isn't that different from sales.
Yeah.
You very instinctively figure it out. You do great. Darksteel is impressed. She says, thank you two so much, especially you, Clyde. Why don't you take a potion? And she tosses you kind of a randomly selected potion.
Oh, thank you.
From her display.
I really appreciate your generosity.
I mean, it's only sample size, but it's important to appreciate people's hard work.
What is the potion?
It is a very small potion of invisibility.
Nice.
Hello, you little asshole.
Be nice to him.
But he screamed for no reason.
He's defending the neighborhood.
From the people who live in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, can't win them all. So, Krozu Kled has very impressively figured out the whole tent thing.
Nice. Krozu feels they have done a good job as a teacher.
Krozu is just...
Yeah.
Krozu is leaning into the double thumbs up thing.
It has like very similar energy to bisexual finger guns.
Mm-hmm.
You two still need to make sure that the art festival tent is set up.
Oh right. Yep.
Yeah, we better go do that.
I'm gonna let you coast on the nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
I do need a check from you. I will let you choose between survival and I don't know if you have like a tool set.
My survival is +6, so I think I'm going to go with that. That's an unnatural 20.
Okay. Yeah, you guys set up the tent beautifully. How is it decorated? You managed to grab exactly the right number of tables. They all fit under it.
Clud is going to lean towards the colors purple and gold, but so Krozu will need to stop him and or restrain him.
Oh my god.
Purple and gold. We should go with Lorne colors, right? Not Lorne. No, the other one. Crap. Pelor. Pelor colors is white and gold, right?
Oh, of course. This is for Pelor. Yes, that's correct.
What's purple and gold for?
I just like purple.
It is a decent color.
He seems a little bit sheepish about it.
I'll probably go with like nice tablecloths, bunting, some of the flowers.
Isn't Mallow very good with flowers?
You want to get her in on this?
I would like her opinion, because I feel very inept at this particular task.
That's fair. I mean, I am good with plants, but yeah, you're right, Mallow's better. Do you want to go grab her? You're faster than me.
Sure. And he will fly off to the kissing booth to get Mallow.
Okay. Krozu, make me a perception check.
If it's another beetle.
We're gonna riot.
Let's use my perception. 10. Sorry.
Okay, no, 10's good enough. As you're kind of looking around waiting for Clud and Mallow to come back, you see 2 copies of Azuri holding clipboards, who are frantically checking things off, and they walk right into one another.
I'll just dart over. Hey, are you 2 okay?
Oh, yes, we're fine. We just, we get involved in our work.
Anything I can help with at all?
The other one says, "Oh no, nothing for you to worry about, darling. We've just got to finish this checklist." And they hold up the checklist on the clipboard, and it just like scrolls out like, you know, the goof in the.
Yeah, Krozu's eyebrows shoot up. You're busy.
Hardly anything left.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Krozu is also just kind of glancing between the 2 of them, silently playing Spot the Difference. This is their first time knowingly meeting more than one simulacrum at a time.
Oh, oops. That's right, I couldn't remember who rolled well on knowing about simulacrums and who didn't.
I didn't, but I found out about them anyway. And I was surprised.
Yeah. I'll let you roll an inspection check if it's, like, important to you.
No, it's not. This is just for flavor.
Okay.
Have you been finding everyone helpful enough around town? The Beautification Committee?
Oh, yes, sir. You've been terrific.
Good to know.
Plans are just coming together.
Well, if you need us, a bunch of us at Daisy Chain are just working on this art competition tent.
Tremendously fastidious.
What was that?
I said you're all tremendously fastidious. The one who said it the first time and the one who repeats it are different.
Thank you. Krozu is not sure if that word is a compliment or not. They're just going to assume it is.
That's fair.
Out of character, I can't remember if we took money out of our funds to actually pay for this thing yet.
I'm going to assume you did over the break.
Okay, so I think we just needed to. I think part of what it was is that someone else donated as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't know how much we all needed to donate.
I know that some of y'all have been taking notes on that.
We
So-
can figure it out after the session, probably.
Yeah, I will trust you to figure it out after session.
Okay.
I'm the one who has the count of the party funds.
Okay.
Yeah, we just need to remember who else kicked in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got money from Medalkin, you got money from the Illers, you got a little bit from the actual Arts Council.
There was
And-
one more.
The Airship Society.
The Airship Society. That was the one I couldn't remember.
Interestingly, you also got money from the Airship Union. It was exactly 1 gold more than the Airship Society.
I love that. I think I'll probably need to know what that was.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I gave Rook an envelope that Rook didn't open at the time.
I opened the envelope.
Okay. Yeah, okay, you get 50 and 51 gold
Okay. Thank you.
from the from Brightwing Airship Shipping and the Airship Mechanists Union,
So a total of 101.
led by Comrade Brightwing.
Comrade.
I've honestly forgotten which of your siblings it is, but
M.
It's
Starts with an M.
It's
Marin?
comrade. It's comrade.
He's okay. He's got a similar name to the aunt. Let me just double check.
I've got all your siblings written down somewhere.
I do too. It's
That
Yeah,
makes
okay.
sense.
It's Maris, and it's Marin. Marin is
Okay. Yes.
Comrade Brightwing.
yes, you get the 50 gold from President Maris of the Brightwing Airship Shipping Coalition, and you get 51 from the Airship Mechanists Union, led by Union Coordinator Marin Brightwing.
Mm-hmm.
Both of the letters look very official. And the one with 50 gold in it also contains some home baked cookies. But like it's on letterhead.
Yeah. Perfect. Yes, I will pass the cookies out to my friends.
Okay.
Nom nom nom.
Okay. So yes. Hope this helps.
It does, thank you. Oh, unless that was what the thing said.
Yeah, but as far as the scene goes, they say the simulacrums say, well, if there's nothing else either of us can do for you, then
No, of course, I'll let you get on. You seem busy. I'm going to, somewhat intimidated, scuttle back to the tent.
they're too busy for all of you, dearest. And then they go back to like checking things off so rapidly. They are very clearly too busy for any of you.
Incredible.
And
They're busy.
yeah, they resume walking in opposite directions, still looking at the clipboards, having learned nothing.
I just busy myself with whatever decorations I can do until Clud and Mallow get back, and that involves using some druid craft to make the flowers bloom.
Yeah.
Bloom more.
Nice.
Yeah, I just assumed that all of Mallow's flowers have been preserved by Krozu.
Sure. I think I can do that.
Hell yeah.
I think Druid Craft will let a flower bloom, so I feel like it will let a flower bloom,
More healthy.
yeah, for longer.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess.
Yeah.
This is new to Krozu because they're used to using their powers for practical purposes, and this is like almost more aesthetic. And it's like, weird. Don't hate it though.
Yeah,
In this situation, aesthetics are practical.
it's true.
True.
Clud's hunting down Mallow.
Okay. You find Mallow relatively easily, unless Mallow's doing something weird.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, Clud lands at the kissing booth and he goes, Hello, I'm not here for a kiss. I'm here for a question.
What can I
Oh
do you
man.
Okay. He
for?
just
What can I do you for?
Yes. So we're working on decorating the booth for the Arts Council. And Krozu brought up using flowers for decorations. And it occurred to me that I have no idea what flowers would look good there. And you would know what flowers both look good and would send the right message.
Oh,
Okay.
you could use roses. Roses are for what's the brain sexy word again?
Romance.
Roses are for romance.
We're not, I appreciate the sentiment. We're not really going for a romantic feeling. We're going for something that says all artists are welcome here.
Well, I like honeysuckle because it's like a snack and it doesn't taste like vegetables.
It's like a snack, like Elkin.
But it's not a himbo like Elkin.
He takes you aside like very seriously, like he's about to tell you something terrible, and he says, "Don't let her feed you any of the tulips. They taste like vegetables."
Thank you for the warning.
I got really excited and I thought they'd taste like, I don't know, candy or cake or something because they're so pretty. Vegetables.
You know, I can understand the confusion. I've had many a cake in my day that had icing and like candied pieces sculpted in the shape of a flower. So I can see where the confusion would lie.
Oh yeah, I saw one of those in a bakery window once.
Very good. Clint doing his best. But yes, where I think, like, in my mind, we're looking for something that says all artists are welcome here. But I understand that that's a very specific message, and you're more experienced in the whole decorating with flowers thing than I am, so you might have better ideas. I'm just filling in the gaps, by the way, like, while you're looking.
There's some interesting meanings that we could go for that are like kind of close to that vibe, but like it'll be more of a indirect. So like there's like magnolias for like love of nature and nobility. There's like myrtle for good luck. Festivity is parsley, honestly, which is a weird pull, but it is true.
Claude is looking like how to write all these down.
Parsley is not the herb I associate with being festive, dude.
Yes, well, the Victorians were something else, weren't they?
I'm interested in what herb you do associate with being festive.
We just call it the weeds.
Fair enough. Claude knew. He just wanted to hear him say it.
We get it from the Temple of Sylvanus. They're really nice.
They seem quite nice.
There is one that means the fine art or artifice, and that's acanthus.
Ah, acanthus. Pure coincidence.
Pure coincidence. Basil for good wishes. Bachelor's button for single blessedness.
Parsley, acanthus.
Bluebell for humility. Calla lily for beauty.
Calla lily. He's just muttering under his breath while he jots stuff down.
Yeah. And then probably the last one would be like coriander for hidden worth or merit.
Ooh, coriander.
So like a lot of herb pulls, but like, you know.
I like,
and I can add in some like decorative things that don't mean anything.
Yeah, like
after you're done with this tent, you could make a bitchin' soup.
Thank you.
The laughter is out of character. Claude manages to keep it together, or he at least tries to. That's a great idea.
Moloch makes really good soup.
That's a great idea. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know?
Oh, and amaryllis for pride.
Amaryllis. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I will take this list back to Krozu, and we'll get to work.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mallow.
No problem.
And he will pocket it and fly off back to Krozu.
Oh,
Here, I have a cure.
That's very good. It's actually fixed all my neurological problems.
Awesome.
Oh, sick. That's almost as good as melatonin.
Yeah.
Melatonin?
Have you
Amazing.
told Dally about?
Oh my gosh, Dally, you haven't heard of melatonin? This is wild. Do you know that the cure to all of life's ailments is in a little, like a jelly gummy full of 5 milligrams of melatonin? And you just pop that shit right before bed. You sleep like a daisy. It's great.
Do you mean like a baby?
Daisy?
Like a daisy.
Well, if you sleep like a baby, you wake up every hour and cry.
True.
Yeah,
that's
fair.
a good point.
Daisies sleep all night, didn't you know? Anyway.
Right, of course. I forgot. My bad. I don't know
that's
anything about flowers.
That's why they call it pushing daisies, because you're asleep under them.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Thank you. Anyway, this is like a daisy. And it's great. And you're healed. You're cured. Everything is cured.
I don't know
anyway-
why I haven't taken it.
Yeah.
Mm. You've
Certainly
never thought of
nobody
it
has been
before?
telling me for years that I should try taking
Never.
melatonin. And frankly, I really don't understand why Hannah hasn't tried it, because I feel like it could really cure them.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at all those sleep issues. Obviously, they should just try melatonin.
Yeah.
Because clearly they've never done it before.
Yeah.
Never.
It's like yoga.
I'm scared that there's secret vaccines in it.
Oh, and
Right,
microchips.
Yeah, you know how you can inject a microchip through the tiniest fucking hypodermic needle?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I'm
I'm gonna
really
go find
listening to
an
Sawbones,
antihistamine.
and I'm in like the 2020 to 2021 era,
Nice.
and like every other episode is just don't steal your dog's worm medicine. Like,
oh, man.
Yeah.
This is horse dewormer. Stop.
Yeah.
it was actually a very good episode. It's like a super important and cool drug,
Mhm.
and they were like, it doesn't cure COVID. Listen to how important and cool it is for other stuff.
Yeah.
It's like completely, it's like almost completely eradicated like the world's second leading cause of infectious blindness.
Oh, cool.
That's sick.
That is great.
And the people who developed it, they take money for like dog and horse dewormer, but they when they reformulated it to use in humans, they agreed not to take royalties because a lot of the countries where like the eye disease
Mhm.
that comes from worms is a problem are like places in like sub-Saharan Africa and South America where it's like really, really, you know,
Yeah, money's
money's really tight, and so they agreed not to take royalties and to like reduce the price, and it's free to everybody that needs it.
It's great.
Hell
And I
yeah.
mean, that makes sense too, because, like, you know, I love animals and animals deserve care, but, like, when you take an animal into your care, you kind of assume the expenses for that animal's care. So, like,
Yeah. But what I'm saying is an American drug company did this
yeah,
in like 2001 or something crazy.
that's really
Mhm.
cool.
That's pretty
Dang.
sick.
That was the educational portion of the roleplay session.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now back to getting dumber.
Elkin gets dumber every second that I play him. But
And I love that for him.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Do you get dumber every second you play Elkin?
maybe.
Honestly,
We
I
won't
don't.
know.
Hannah is
Oh,
too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does Claude get back to Art Central?
Yeah, he will kind of fly down, drop, and he, like, pulls out the paper, and he's like, here are the various flowers and herbs that Mallow suggested to me.
I'd like
Okay.
both of you to make a perception check.
I don't
It's a
like
perception check that we don't have any of these.
Got another nat 20.
Congratulations.
Bro! I had to look at the gold.
Yeah.
That chrome.
All right. So do you want the good news or the bad news first?
Fuck.
Let's start with the good news.
You notice Cephas walking by your tent.
And the bad news?
There is a beetle perched on the inside awning of your tent. Well, I say bad news. You haven't discovered anything that's wrong with it, per se. You guys just seem really upset about it.
Well, it's just
And I can't imagine why.
None of us know for sure that it's an invasive species except Rook, who has not passed this information
Hello?
along yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, at least one of you has talked to, I don't know, somebody before now and discovered that it's an invasive species
Oh, okay.
in a different episode.
Yeah, Clud glances over at Krozu and he goes, "It's another one of those bugs."
Oh, okay. I'm
But-
going to try and catch it.
Okay. Alive, or do you not care?
I care. I'm a druid. I'm trying to catch it alive.
Okay. Make me an acrobatics check. I will
Okay.
also accept sleight of hand.
Let me laugh harder. No, yeah, I'll roll acrobatics. That's a big old 10.
Okay. Yeah, you reach up to like snatch the beetle, and it escapes through your spread fingers and starts flying off.
Ah, root. Oh well, we've still got the other one to study.
I haven't seen them before recently, and they're just all kind of showing up at once.
Yeah, it's a little concerning.
I don't know if anything's changed. Like, is it just a seasonal thing? Because, like, I know bugs prefer
I couldn't
warm.
tell you. I'm not from here.
That's fair.
I suppose you aren't either.
Well, if it's a problem, I guess we'll hear
I
about
mean,
it.
no one we've spoken to recognizes them, so it's... I'm worried they might be an invasive species. But we don't really have any proof one way or the other so far.
Cephas!
Oh, hi! And he very hurriedly hides something behind his back.
Oh,
Oh,
And he says, fancy meeting you guys here.
yes. We're
I mean,
just
we're on staff, so...
What?
I mean, we're on staff. Did Rook not mention?
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I don't think we did mention that now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys are wearing little staff polo shirts or
Yeah, I think we probably are. We probably look a
I
little
mean,
sad.
Krozu is not. Krozu is wearing what Krozu always wears.
Valid.
Yes, we're just setting up this booth for aspiring artists.
Yeah, Rook wrote me about the well, Rook wrote our family, and my aunt wrote me about the arts council thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. My aunt and my brother sent some cash.
That's fantastic. My sister also sent some.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks very muscular, well groomed. The tent.
Krozu has started quietly backing away and is essentially attempting to stealth out of this conversation.
Make a stealth check with advantage.
Thank you. I'm not going far. I'm going like to the other side of the stand to work on decorating, but I'm giving them some space. What is my stealth? Oh, good. It's another 0. 19.
19 will do it.
Cool. I'm playing with the flowers.
Okay, yeah. Krozu is away from this conversation getting flowers. Krozu has successfully escaped.
Now, I'm not saying I'm not eavesdropping, but I'm certainly not being obvious about it.
Fair enough.
Good.
Krozu, after you've got trot, 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 trot with a little tail ascending above the tables.
I am making sure that Ping doesn't get his pulls on any flowers, just in case, they're harmful to dogs, but I am also, positive reinforcement. Oh, he's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Etc., etc.
Good boy. Thank you. We've been hard at work on this. I initially was thinking about going with purple and gold because I love the color purple, but
Wait, I thought you guys went back to purple. What fucking color is it?
I thought we were going with white and gold.
Is it white and gold?
That's what
Whatever
I thought, but I don't know. I don't know what all colors be prescribed.
Okay, well, I didn't understand the conversation that you guys had. I think.
Right.
Yeah, it's
But it's for Pelor, so we went to basics.
Sure. No, it's good. I mean, I love purple personally, but it's nice, elegant.
Absolutely. I just keep worrying it's going to get dirty. And I know it's outside, and like that's bound to happen, like
Well,
to some degree. But
That's what people doing prestidigitation for us, right?
absolutely.
I don't really. I have an assistant that does that. That sounded really like rich guy. I just was never that good with spells.
Me neither.
I like to see how things are working, and I don't really get the whole the thing where they just wave their fingers and then it works.
I understand that. I suppose I've never really had a talent for it either. It just, I don't know if I'd say it never appealed to me, but anyways, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too.
I know we were discussing possibly getting something to eat while you were in town.
Yeah, eating's important.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I especially like it when the food tastes good.
Yes. Do you like cheese?
I love cheese.
Great.
Are you kidding? Like good cheese is a fancy rich bitch food.
I know it.
Do you want the cheese isn't ready right now, but do you want to go get like food now? I hear there is a tavern and meats. I don't know why the person asked me to stop asking if they have anything else, because I hadn't asked, but they do have meats, and there's a tavern that has wine that's fine.
Certainly. I would love to out of character, when does his, shift and
Crosu chooses this moment to say, "Hey, Claude, you're on break, remember?"
Right.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cephas's shift, and I was like, my man's is self-employed.
Yeah, since Clud is working for the festival, he's like not sure if he is allowed to go, wander off, but he'll be like, certainly,
I set up my own tent. My staff had the night off because they've had a long drive getting here. I'm totally free if you wanted to eat, because I haven't yet.
I would love to eat.
Do you also drink?
Yes.
Let's eat and drink.
Yes. I would be happy to. With you.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's
Clud's doing great, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Crosu has stopped being quite so subtle and is now just kind of staring, and you can kind of see their mind going, is it always this complicated?
Clud's doing his best, guys.
No, but in a much more real sense, yes.
Hashtag love wins.
Clud's doing his best.
Like, Crosu's like, I think this is a win, but boy.
Listen, Cephas has Riz, he just hasn't unpacked it yet. And he forgot where he put it, maybe.
He left it with the rest of his stock.
Mm-hmm.
He also gave it the night off with his assistant.
Does Crozu have room to talk? Do you have Riz?
Oops.
Have what?
Riz?
What's Riz?
Charisma.
Oh, no, obviously not. Crosu's not trying to go on a date with anyone right now, though.
I think it's very funny how many people are trying to go on a date with Crosu, though.
There's more than one?
You never know. Anyways.
Only Hannah knows.
Maybe. I have guesses.
Let's do it.
I have the fear.
We'll never know.
Anyways.
I hope we'll know eventually. I mean, carry on.
What?
I said, I hope we'll know eventually. And then I said, carry on.
Anyways. We move on from that. You have a lovely food evening that's not an official date, because your official date is going to be a picnic.
Mm-hmm. We're just getting dinner.
I do
Not-
spend... Oh, sorry.
This is just normally getting dinner with another person.
Yeah, and there's like nice food and wine, but
and possibly candlelight.
well, yes.
But this is like a medieval sort of tavern vibe. Of course,
There's
there's
really nice candles.
fair enough.
Scented candles.
Scented like roses, but not the yellow ones. You can tell from the smell.
Roses do have very distinct scents.
Done.
I didn't know Claude
I'm
could.
done manifesting.
I didn't know Claude could see smells. I thought
If anyone can, it's Clyde.
that was Hannah's job.
Crozu spends the rest of their time doing the decorations at the stall, looking desperately out for any of the rest of Daisy Chain because they really want to gossip.
Rook happens to walk by on their way looking for someone to buy an antihistamine off of.
Mm-hmm.
And Rook
If only
is
you
good
could
for
find some
gossip.
sort of herbalist in town.
Yes. Well, I was on my way to Darksteel's booth / shop when I saw my good friend Crozu putting together the art booth all by themselves, and that we can't have that. So I
Okay.
stopped. Hey, Crozu, do you need help?
Rook, yes, I absolutely need help. Is it a
Okay.
good thing, right, if your brother and our friend Claude go out and have dinner, but they're just super awkward and just saying really obvious things to each other?
That's great.
That's great.
Is there anything I can lock away in the vault for my brother come 5 years?
Okay, because Cephas came over, and I think Claude actually called him over, so that's good, right? And
Good.
I kind of squeaked away from being a third wheel, and yeah,
Nice.
they were just talking about cheese and food and wine, I think, at some point. And yeah, I think they've gone to the pub to get food and wine, and I told Claude it was okay to go, that he could like take a break because this is more important, right?
I'm here. I'll help.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that'd be great. Mallow gave us some flower recommendations, and we don't have all of them, but we have some of them, so I'm making some arrangements best I can.
Great, yeah. I'll start helping you arrange things, and while I do, I'll say, by the way, if you see any more of those blue beetles, Madolkin says that they're an invasive species and we should kill them on sight.
They are an invasive species. Oh, does she know where they're from?
Yeah, they're from the southern continent. They're the southern boring beetles, which is so weird because
How did they get here?
I know there's no reason they should be here because there's no reason that people should be taking raw pine from the south and bringing it up here.
Don't we have lumber here?
We have so much lumber here. This is like
Didn't
I've never seen
didn't
so much
Onyx and Steelix go and get lumber from Lumberton because that's where we have lumber?
yeah, we have an entire town called Lumberton.
Have you seen Onyx and Steelix, by the way? I don't know if they're back in town yet.
I haven't, but I could give them a call.
Oh, do you
Do I
have
know
their...
their frequency?
You'd have to run and ask Jamie for it, but
Yeah, I
Not
could ask Janie
impossible.
for their number, their frequency.
Maybe. It might be worth having like a team meeting or even telling Janie about this situation because that's not great. That's going to wreak havoc with our ecosystem if there's an invasive species here. They're pine beetles, did you say?
Boring beetles. They go,
Pine
you know,
boring.
kind of bluish bark. I think that's what might really get that blue
Right.
pigment in the
Hannah,
beetles.
one of my mothers being from the south, I haven't heard of this species of beetle, have I?
you might have heard of it. They're like caught and ground up to make like really beautiful shiny paints and things.
Okay.
But unless you had like a really specific conversation with your moms about like where the paint on that painting came from, not
Yeah.
necessarily.
Yeah,
I-
that's fair.
I'd say it's even odds.
Yeah.
They're not like an interesting species down south.
Fair. I mean, if they're pine boring, then, presumably the trees down there have adapted to kind of deal with that, but the trees here won't have any kind of natural defense against it. They could ruin our entire foresting industry if we're not careful.
Okay, I've got a little bit of a list, but on my list is to go talk to this Temple of Sylvanas so that they can help coordinate getting rid of them.
Okay.
Also on my list, speaking of love and being in the air, is that you know how Stacy and Bo really like each other?
Yeah. I mean, I picked that up from the rest of you.
Yeah. Okay. You know how every time Bo goes near Stacy, he sneezes a lot because he's allergic to
Goats.
fur, straw.
Goats.
He's allergic to goats.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, but we live in a world full of all sorts of cures and magical things, right? That's what magic is good for.
True.
So why not a magic that can cure allergies? I was going to go ask Darksteel.
Yeah, Darksteel seems like a good bet for that. I'll probably need to stay here and keep.
Help you with this first. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Oh, thanks,
This
buddy.
I'm not. It's not so important that I have to leave you alone to put a whole list together.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, maybe I'll come with you after that. I was actually, Clyde and I were helping Darksteel out earlier with setting up her stall.
Oh, perfect. Then you know where to go.
Yep.
All right, awesome. So Rook will finish helping Claude put the booth together.
Crazy.
Okay.
And then...
Do you mean crazy?
Fuck! Yes,
It's
Rosie.
just me!
We need to change our names.
It's time. So... Yeah, I think
I'm
we'll
Clutch
finish...
too.
I'm transing everyone's gender that starts with a K. You gotta pick new names.
Incredible. Yeah, and then I think we do the booth. And then we go look for Darksteel.
Okay. Yeah. She is putting the finishing touches on her like little bottle displays in her booth.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like she's just about ready to pack up when you get there.
Nice. Darksteel!
Oh, hi.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. I was just getting ready to get some rest. We got a big day tomorrow.
We do. Do you mind if I ask you a potions question before you do? I know it's like right when you're packing up, so if that's really annoying, I'll ask you.
If it's quick.
Yes. Do potions exist that can stop allergies?
Of course.
Then why hasn't Bo... You know what?
How much do they cost for goat allergies? Does it matter what allergy?
Goat allergies specifically? I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I can make it hyper specific if for some reason you want all your other allergies. Are you allergic to goats?
We know
No.
someone who's allergic to goats, and it's kind of messing up a friendship prospect for him. So, we were hoping to relieve him of his allergies, basically.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure. It's not a permanent cure. You'd have to take the potion regularly, but it should last for about a week at a time.
Oh, that's great. How much do they cost?
For just your basic allergy potion, it's about 12 silver.
Okay,
That's reasonable.
I do it for a lot of people in town. I make a batch up every week or two.
Okay, this is going to sound weird, but has Bo ever been to you for allergy medicine?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe he just doesn't know.
He'll know now.
Yeah, we can tell him. This would be great.
Yeah. It was 12 silver, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to...
I'm just imagining you like etching on the bottle #love wins as you hand it to him.
Yeah, I'm just like, do I want to just spend 12 gold so I don't have to do the math? But that's a lot of potions, I feel like. I feel like that's...
If you buy 10 entire potions, she will give them to you for 10 gold, I guess. Because that's insane of you.
Well, I feel a romance takes some time to develop. That's 10 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Rook?
Yeah?
He's not poor. Like, Nike was poor.
Rook, you know how you are sometimes generous to the point of ridiculousness?
No. Am I? Is that a problem?
Rook, it would be really sweet of you to get him a anti-allergy potion and then let him know where he can get more. He has a job and disposable income. He could just get them himself.
He's he's not like fabulously wealthy or anything, but he is one of the more well-off people in town, being the blacksmith and all.
He could presumably afford to spend 12 silver a week, is what I'm saying.
Right. Okay. So,
but I think it would be a really nice gesture to get him his first one. Sure.
I suppose subscription isn't the right word. I'll have to think of a word that means subscribed in advance.
Anti-scription?
Maybe.
What about
prescription?
Postscription. No, wait, that's the other way around. We'll figure something out.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'll take one of those potions if you don't mind, and I can give over 12 silver.
Here you go.
You're just playing matchmaker for everyone but yourself, huh, Rook?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Love it.
not there's anything wrong with not wanting to be matchmade yourself, obviously.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Listen, if there's an opportunity, why not give them a little nudge, you know?
I think it's sweet.
Speaking of sweet, how about your secret admirer?
You're bringing that up in front of Darksteel? Seriously?
No, sorry, I thought we walked away. I wouldn't
okay. You're bringing that up outside of Darksteel's
Darksteel rolled a natural 1 on her perception check. It's fine.
Nice.
I glance behind me, see that Darksteel isn't paying attention.
Darksteel's got AirPods in.
Listen, I've got to... Listen, Rook, Tam's put a ward on my door now, or whatever it's called. It's not going to be happening anymore.
You said Tam put a ward on your...
Yeah, I mentioned to him that I was, like, a little kind of like, about someone coming into my room. And, like, I liked the gifts, but, like, I was kind of like, I keep stuff in there. I keep secret stuff in there. Yeah.
Personal bubble kind of thing. Okay, well, good. Well, I'm glad that your personal bubble is safe.
Yeah. And, like, you know, if my secret admirer is interested in me romantically, then they can kiss me tomorrow, and then, you know.
Rook mentally adds something to their list.
What?
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I figure we'll be taking shifts tomorrow, by the way, so that, like, some of us who are at the kissing booth can also, like, take turns looking over things at the art stall.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
It's been made very clear to you all that you will have time to enjoy the party tomorrow, in addition to helping out.
Cool.
And,
yeah, it looks like it's all coming along well.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I'm writing a note.
I would make, like, some kind of statement about, like, concern or otherwise regarding the Cult of the Flaming Lamb, but I'm assuming that our flashback session is going to be touching on that. Yeah, okay. So assume I said something appropriate to whatever we do next session.
We'll retcon whatever.
Yeah.
Is there anything anyone would like to do as a last minute preparation before you all go to bed tonight in anticipation of the big day?
I'm going to text you something, and then also I'm going to give everyone their gift baskets.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I will do something in preparation, which is I will neaten up my hair, like shave the trim the undercut, and make sure it's all neat and stuff.
Aww.
That's cute.
Crow's just trying to impress.
If I'm going to be on the kissing booth, I need to be making a good impression.
You're like, I gotta be sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get them kisses.
Bitch, I'm always sexy.
You're so right, bestie, and you should say it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was a really impressive wink. I wish that I could do that. Can't do that. Wish I could.
You have the vibe of someone who winks good.
Oh shit. Lindsay had...
No.
I remember in college, at least, Lindsay had a fantastic wink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Very
I can
good.
imagine Lindsay having a good wink.
My winks are comically bad.
That's adorable, though.
That's literally how I winked, Allie.
I love it. No, that's so sweet.
It's very embarrassing.
It's like Barbie would wink.
Thank you.
That's how Elkin winks.
Mm-hmm.
Elkin can't close one eye at a time.
Elkin is literally
Elkin has no riz, I'm sorry.
-1 rhythm.
Elkin's just like, you know what I mean.
Elkin is Ken.
You know.
No, Elkin just does.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh.
Blinks and things.
Mm-hmm.
He did it.
Good stuff.
Good.
A+ content. S tier. 10 out of 10, 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you're doing your undercut. You're doing your secret plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing CFIS. No, I'm kidding.
I thought you wanted to get to know each other.
For your first date?
Hi.
That was a joke. That
Yes.
was a joke. But yeah, I get dinner with CFIS and then get back to work with a spring in my step. But like when I go to bed that night, I'm not doing anything in particular.
Are you staring at the ceiling as you lie in bed, sighing wistfully?
I mean, do you want me to say that right in front of your salad?
Oh no, I was talking over whatever you said.
I'm just saying Claude has a private room. Claude's the only one of y'all with a private room.
No, we keep having this conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I
right.
have a private room. Claude rooms with Karen, which means he sometimes gets the room to himself.
Oh, fascinating.
That's it. Yeah, because like Karen
And obviously Rook and Mallow room together.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We're
besties.
Besties.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mallow just like fidgets with the stall for like a long minute after it's clear that she should be done. And then just walks home. Who knows?
Okay.
Give us a window into Mala's head.
I cannot.
Hey, Bessie, what are you thinking? You just hear that in your head from Rook is the earring.
In your heart.
Rook is within 500 feet of you or whatever it is, 120 feet. Walking back. Hey, Bestie, what's in your heart?
Nothing.
You should get that looked at. Anyway, we have gift baskets. Let's all go back to the guild.
Okay.
The booth looks great, by the way. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do we all meet in the dining
Thank you.
hall?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. As you go in to meet, you're a little like later than usual because y'all have been setting up all day. And as soon as you walk in, you get late night eggs.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Nerd.
you, Kurt.
And Snert gives you a big bowl of I don't remember what the official like name for them is, but they're called Korean drug eggs, I think.
Nice.
Okay.
It's like a hard-boiled egg that's marinated in this like soy sauce, sugar, and
Oh,
anyways, in real life they are called drug eggs. And I
Okay.
believe
that
they're from
sounds really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mayak eggs or Korean marinated eggs.
Mayak
Yes.
eggs.
But it does translate to drug eggs.
Okay.
My eggs.
Got drugs. Got drugs.
Nice.
But it's a big day. Gonna have egg stand.
You're gonna have a stand?
Yes.
You're going to be outside?
Are you going to stand at it?
Yes. I wouldn't.
I was just curious because no
We've
reason.
never seen you, like, from...
Your face.
Yeah, we've never seen anything but your arm and your eyes.
Sure you have. Plenty of times. Definitely.
Oh, could we see it now?
No. Disappears under the floorboards, leaving only the big bowl of eggs behind.
I love him so
Cool.
much. Anyway, I start helping myself to the eggs.
Nerd.
Okay.
It's the best.
Good.
As
Yeah.
always, they're exquisite.
I hand out gift baskets.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay.
Claude will open
Um,
his immediately.
Wait, what's this for?
Congratulations, Clyde. These are the gift baskets that Stacy's mom left you guys.
I know that.
Yes.
Crazy didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't realize
These
it was
are the
in
gift
character.
baskets that Stacy's mom
Sorry, I
gave.
try and do a different voice for Krozu, but it doesn't always come across.
We got these gift baskets from Stacy's mom for helping.
That was
Question.
nice of her. I thought she ruined our very presence.
I think she was so nice until after we opened the gift baskets. So I would say,
Claude's already open.
yeah, I'm gonna look over and see what Claude got.
Claude, I want to preface this with all of these gift baskets have a variety of like goat-based snacks and treats, as well as
A special gift just for you.
a special gift just for you.
Cheeses,
But-
milks, butters, creams.
Yeah, well, it's like a nice little like, it's got like some shelf stable goat cheeses and some
Mhm.
like
Crackers and stuff.
yeah, it's got like crackers made with goat yogurt, and it's got like little preserves from Farmer Plod's farm, and
Mhm.
All right, so
so it's got nice things. We're just going to say that the gift basket snacks give you guys a total of 10 gold in your supplies.
Okay.
Oh my
nice.
god, we have so many supplies.
Hell yeah.
is that 10
Well,
gold,
you should start using them.
Yeah, we should.
is that 10 gold like total for
Total.
Okay.
Yeah. There's like it's very nice, but it's like 2 gold nice. It's food. It would take a lot of food to get to 10 gold.
We should really use our supplies. No reason, but we have 232 gold of supplies.
I will let you take some out of supplies
And put it
to
in party funds.
No, you can't do that, but I will let you pay for the booth with it,
Okay.
because I'm gonna consider it like part of the expenses of like buying tent stuff for
Okay.
the booth.
Yeah, and like our decorations and stuff.
Yeah.
But what is Claude's special gift?
You receive a potion of fire resistance.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I'm just curious. Either answer I'll be delighted with, but Hannah, did you come up with these or did Lindsay?
Lindsay let me do it.
That's fair.
Nice.
Yeah. Hang on. You receive
In fairness, you know how to hurt us more.
That's fine. He just kind of looks at the potion of fire resist and he's like, "This will come in handy, I'm sure."
and you also receive a hat of many fashions.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
nice.
Who's next?
Okay. Well, who wants to be next?
I'll be next.
Okay. You receive a potion of enlargement. And you also receive, hang on, my thing keeps like cutting to the top.
Terrible.
And you receive an orb of shielding.
Do you want to go next?
Me? Sure.
Okay. Krozu, you receive a feather token with 3 charges.
Ooh.
And you also receive Heward's handy spice pouch.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to add that in separately.
Nice. Okay.
And I will open mine.
Okay. You receive the Horn of Silent Alarm.
Okay.
And you actually, I just realized I wrote that down, but you already have that item.
Oh.
No, not the Horn of Silent Alarm.
Oh.
But what I was about to give you. And you also receive a potion of animal friendship.
I need it.
At last.
I love that so much. Hannah,
Yes.
I'm looking up Feather Token, and unless I have the wrong item, it's got 6 different variants: Anchor, Bird, Fan, Swan, Boat, Tree, or Whip.
What?
Oh, maybe I'm looking up the wrong item.
Let me double check the description and make sure I didn't give you the wrong name.
I feel like the feather token is feather fall, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it should just be like 3 charges of Featherfall, basically.
Oh, yeah, this is something else. Oh, Ring of Feather Falling, maybe?
I don't know. This just says feather token.
How
It's a
weird.
minor wondrous item.
Yeah. All of you received like a common wondrous item and a less common potion, basically, except
Okay.
you got 2 common wondrous items.
Tinkle.
You also received a filled out punch card for buy 4 Sundays and get the 5th free. Although that seems to be more something you may have forgotten to get filled out at the thing.
Nice.
Hi. Yes.
You're so weird.
And Karin will get his next session, I guess. I was going to give you a staff of bird calls and the potion, but you actually already have a staff of bird calls in your trash.
Incredible.
See,
I don't think you've successfully identified it yet, but it's in there. Might not be a staff.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a link, Dally. I found it. I'm just gonna pop in the chat.
Yeah, no, it was more in case you decide to climb the windmill again.
Fair. Okay, what's annoying is that I have copied and pasted the thing, but because there's a space in it, it's not. Anyway, thank you.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so
They sure did name 2 magic items the same thing, though.
unfortunate.
I mean, one of them has like a person's name in it, but they were both feather token.
That is so rude
Yeah.
of D&D. It says like no, it doesn't. It doesn't have variations. The only one that has variations is bees.
Yeah, it is just literally 2 different items have the same name.
Horrible. All right. You all head back home, and Krozu, as you head upstairs and walk down the hall, you find outside your room a small metal tin.
Oh, okay. Krozu picks up the tin,
Okay.
examine the tin.
Would you like to open it?
Oh, I guess I could open it. I mean, is there anything on the outside that, like, hints as to what it is, or?
I don't think so, no.
Is this just gonna be a fucking, like, spring-loaded snake or something? Because that would be hilarious. Yeah, I open it. I open it
That
away
would be
from...
kind of a fucked up end to the Secret Admirer plotline, but...
I open it away from my face, nonetheless.
You open it, and before you even, like, see what's in it, the smell just hits you. It's, what appears to be a carefully curated selection of, spices from the southern region. The kind that you would use to make, like, curries and soups that your mom made you when you grew up.
Krozu starts to tear up a little just from sheer nostalgia, and it like peers into the tin. Is it just full of spices?
Yeah, it's I don't know if you've seen those when people do they're really common in like Indian cooking, but there's this like tin that has like 4 or 5 smaller tins that tends to contain like the spices with little spoons.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, Krozu just kind of Krozu is going to find the Ajwine one and just kind of get the little spoon and just take a little sniff and then put it back, and they just kind of smile to themselves and like put the lid back on and take the tin into their room.
Cute.
That's fine.
And I think that's where we'll end session.
Okay.
Thank you guys very much for playing with me.
Thank you for
Thank you,
hosting.
Hannah.
DMing. This was a good session.
Mhm.
It was very fun.
Yeah, this is good.